One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game?
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out as off we go in the NFC title game. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. Go street.
They'll send a tight end in motion. He's got room to run right at the start. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 38 yards.
Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Set it. Eagle, 60 Eagle. Street, street. Seven Pirate, seven Pirate. Chap 60, chap 60. Hut.
Throwing is Daniels. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Bronco 80. Riggs.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, smash. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Check smash, check smash. Check, hurt, hut.
They'll run. It's Mostert. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Okay, ready? Ready? Lion. 70 Timberwolf.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Washington. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Rig alert. Rig. Check go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer.
Sending a receiver right.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
and 6 yards to go.
Set. Cougar 19. Cub 19. Cub 19. Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw.
18 Cardinal, 18
That's
Cardinal.
kind of par for the course.
Mustang
The
19.
key is how fast
Let's
can
go
these
now.
rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Warrior 70. Ready.
On 1st down, Daniel. This one intercepted. And the Seahawks have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense
Cowboy 80.
on these next 2 drives, come out here,
Go.
establish the run, dose a grounded pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Hut.
That's good.
He'll look to throw.
Seahawks.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be taken
Let's
down
go, let's
rather
go, let's go.
swiftly
60
after a
Maverick,
gain
60
of just
Maverick.
3.
Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single
19
offense is trying to
Tiger,
attack
19
the defense
Tiger.
between the hashes. So give credit. They took away
Panther
all the
11,
throwing
Panther
lanes, and
11.
that
Hut,
ball
hut.
falls incomplete.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to
Let's
pressure
go.
this defense
60
and
Eagle,
make them
60
defend
Eagle.
the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by
Say,
them,
hey.
there is a
60
lot of space
Bobcat,
open
60
underneath.
Bobcat. Set up.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. They find a way to convert
Viking
on
18.
4th and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard
Ready,
line.
ready.
Cup in motion.
Check go.
Down inside the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Set up. Ready.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Complete to Lou Nichols. A gain of 12. And the Commanders' first down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Buffalo 18. Chap.
Watkins motioning over.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Panther Street. Panther Street. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
On 1st and 10. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
7 Pirate.
A loss of 6
Hurt.
yards.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Chap 60. 18 Rattler. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Set. Go Street.
A tight end in motion now.
Dragon 60. Hut.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
On the ball now.
The punter
now. 19
remains
Lions.
on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. Go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
70 Lion. Here we go.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the double.
Here's 2nd and 2.
70 Timberwolf. Here we go. Shot. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here's
Hawk
3rd and 2.
Hawk 70. Ready. Get up.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. The Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Cougar 19. 70.
The 7-yard line.
Motion man. Set right.
Go.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Ball right on the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal.
Cup in motion.
Ready.
And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough
On the ball,
spot
on
to
the
try
ball.
to run a play like that.
Warriors, 70.
Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of
60
scrimmage.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. Street.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Going for it all. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Down.
The tight end Fant in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker.
Pace, pace.
He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
2nd down
Eagles, 6,
and 8.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Got it. Ready? Viking 18. Ready, ready. Hot, hot.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Bravo 80. Set up.
Once again, it's Walker. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Ready, break. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Set go.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
2nd and 10 on the Seahawks 37-yard line.
Set up.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, 70, Hawk 70. Cougar 19. Chap 60, Chap 60. Hey, Smash.
The motion man here is McLaurin.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
19, Lion. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught downfield by Harrison. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Bronco, go.
That one caught over the middle by the rookie. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter
19
clock.
Tiger, 60 Eagle,
So they
60
come to the
Eagle.
line for 1st down
Here we go,
and
set.
10.
18 Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Hut, hut.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Get up.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set. Ready. Set, go.
Room to run at the 40. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Set.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready, ready.
Throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
70 Lion.
Third and long.
70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Check smash.
The motion
check,
man here
ready.
is McLaurin. Quick throw, taken in. A gain of 15.
Hurry.
Well
Hurry.
done.
Hawk
Facing
70, Hawk
third
70.
and 14. They
Go,
pick it
Rig.
up.
Go.
Down, Commander.
Rig alert. Rig alert. Hut.
On the carry, here's Mostert. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
The motion man here is McLaurin.
Go.
Daniels to throw on second down. He'll drop this one down to Mostert. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in
18
the passing
Cardinal,
game,
18
no
Cardinal.
different than they do with the tight ends and the wide
Let's go.
receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly
now,
what he did
faster,
here.
faster.
First and 10.
Cowboy 80.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
Say,
Washington.
hey.
Watkins motioning over.
Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 19 type. 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Daniels now on first down. And that is incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to
19
go to the
Tiger,
pass
19
defense.
Tiger.
Not only did they do a good job making
Ready,
it
ready?
difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And
60
it wasn't a whole
60
lot
Eagle.
fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a
Viking
quick
18.
underneath completion, and then really
Check,
it's the
check,
yards
check,
after
check.
catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Panther 60. Panther 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
At the Seahawks 12-yard line.
Check go.
He'll get this out wide,
Daniels.
and they'll hold him to a
Check,
gain of
tempo,
just
check.
a couple
70
and
Lion.
sets up third down.
A gain of 2 yards.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Timberwolf. Hey, check that. Check that. Street. Street. Hurt. Hurt.
A tight end in motion now. Mostert. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet.
Hawks,
Keep this
70,
drive
Hawks,
alive.
check,
The
check.
hope is to come away with 6. I'm all for giving the ball to your fullback and giving him a chance to get in on the action, but I don't love running him side to side.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's
Cougar
second
19.
and goal.
18 Rattler. 18. Set. Ready, ready.
Now Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
And that's going to be incomplete. They took the shot, but it doesn't pan out. They'll remain down by 1 here in the fourth quarter. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Here we go, set.
We're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
At the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Okay, ready? Ready? '60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Roll, roll, roll. Hut.
He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Lots of space. Past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Come on, come on. Hey, smash Bronco. Go.
On the ground, it's Mostert. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle.
60 by 6.
It's second
60 by
and
6.
5.
Set. Street, street. Hut, hut.
A run here with Mostert. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage
let's go.
on that play. Big play coming up.
Go,
This
street.
is third
Track
down.
60. 19 Lion. 79 Bronco. Get up.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And a good job here defensively.
Hustle,
They did
hustle.
not let him
70 Lion.
get away. He's well short of the first
15
down mark.
Pioneer. Street.
They'll
street.
motion over Samuel.
Cub 19. Cub 19. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Check out.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And it's going to be a Commander's first down.
70
They come up with a
Hawk
big
70,
one
Hawk
there
70.
to keep the drive moving.
Let's go now.
And then some. And he'll only get down to around the 42.
On the set.
They'll come up
Cougar
for
19.
second and 9.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll motion over
Panther
Samuel.
11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Back to crown the NFC
19
champion
tight, 19
after
tight.
this.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Riggs, Riggs. Chap 60, chap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready?
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Well, they hook up again. Second time on this
18
drive.
Cardinal, 18.
And this
Ready,
one's good for
ready.
18 yards
Cowboy
and a first down.
Ready.
Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin.
Receiver just finds himself in a really
Oh,
nice
double.
groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
You'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough.
19
But now a
Tiger,
much
19,
more advantageous
60
spot.
Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
Mostert. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive
let's go,
front
let's go.
controlling the line of scrimmage there.
Viking
That's going to
18.
bring up fourth down.
Check smash, check smash.
It's now fourth down.
Cup 19, Cup Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will have the first down. So they roll the
Bronco
dice on
80.
fourth down in the red
Panther
zone.
60, Panther
And it
60.
pays
Hey.
off with first and goal.
Rig alert, rig alert.
They'll motion over Samuel.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hurt, hurt.
Here's Mostert. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little
60
time
Bison,
left on the
60
clock.
Bison.
And of course, now
70
everybody
Lions,
knows what's
Panther
coming.
11,
You've
Panther
got to have
11.
your best
Here we go, here we
2-point.
go.
Got to have it played. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And we might be headed to overtime. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go, set. Check go.
Now Walker. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 2 timeouts,
70,
still in their back
70.
pocket. It's first
Cougar 19.
and 10.
Ready, ready.
They go with Walker. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10.
Got it. Ready?
Here's first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set. Ready.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Walker. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The PAT up and good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7.
Commanders 29.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
30-yard line.
60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game